is rival. This is set. All the rival fights are in set positions. A lot of the other stuff can be random, but 25 is second rival. Not bad, she says.
I'm not feeling the bow. Otherwise, I love her look.
Her look is good, yeah. The bow's a little big.
I don't recall what starter she ran.
It's okay to lose sometimes. I'm happy for you, though. I'm going to let you finish.
So, in other words, please lose this time.
Yeah. Well, you better give it your all. She had a Piplup.
Aha.
So our +1 has reset, because it's a trainer battle. And it's not a terrible matchup for us. She might even switch, but it depends on what else she's picked up along the way here. So we're just going to Moonblast and see what happens. We don't love seeing Steel Claw, but we did just heal back because of the berry we took a while back, the Enigma one. There's the switch, which gives us the opportunity to do this.
Unexpected.
Oh,
Well, here we go. The fun is about to start. Marsh Stomp, the one that nobody remembers.
no.
No.
We also,
Total.
He's on the screen and I've already forgotten him.
yeah, I know.
Rude.
I mean,
Middle child syndrome.
like, we could take Mud Shot. I don't really love most of the things we have going on here. There's some type coverage overlap for sure. If we take Mud Shot over, say, Rock Throw, we'll have 3 different ways to hit Rock-type Pokemon for no fucking reason.
For emphasis?
Because I'd rather get rid of Rock Throw than Rock Smash, but the coverage here is weird. Ground also hits Fire, which Water hits. So, like, if Fighting and Ground both hit Steel, we don't. I don't fucking. Fine.
What? Well, Mudshot is special though, isn't it?
It is. Long term, we're gonna hope to get rid of both. Like, I want Earthquake in the ground slot, so I'm not really gonna be keeping either for super long. Rage is a no.
Partially implemented.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't think we would one-shot last time, and then we did. So let's try. Yeah. So I could Fiery Dance there, but Fiery Dance doesn't kill. This kills, and our rival's dead.
Mercy kill.
All right, no more presents after this. So we get one final present. She indeed will not give us any more, but it's our 3rd experience all, so we're not given 60%. Memory Mushroom's still the same as before. We're not really worried about elixirs. These can be handy if you are plowing through ones in particular, but Togetic's not really that much danger. So instead, our final PP up on Fiery Dance to bring it to 16. That way we can spam as much as possible to raise our special attack and become unbeatable. Sure, we'll top off our healing.
I read that as Snarfberry, and then all of a sudden, something
Flashbacks?
Yeah, flashbacks about Thundercats.
Yep.
Snarfberry.
Snarf.
I mean, I kind of just want to keep.
Terrible.
I mean, I guess I'd rather, if I'm going to inflict the status effect, I'd probably rather it over the 60% chance of hypnosis.
Yeah.
So sure, I know it's sort of his signature thing, but Pursuit is fine, but I'm not really interested in it long term, so we'll just skip it. This is an interesting choice.
Well,
Ooh. But
Pursuit is only partially implemented. If I were to guess, the part that's not implemented is if they switch out,
yeah.
it won't actually work.
So it does like the 60
gonna
damage
say
and stuff, but
I was going to say the experience all if you were looking for input, so I'm glad you took it anyway.
yeah. No, we already have some Rogue Balls. It might have been tougher if I didn't, but experience all. I love stacking those because then it means I don't have to worry about party balance.
Indeed.
Just do whatever's right for the job. So now we get to do 2 things. We get a free Fiery Dance and a free heal. No status. We've really not rolled well in the special attack ups, by the way. These both kind of suck, so I'm just going to take an X defense for whatever's coming at 30. It should be a gym leader because we didn't see one at 20, right? I've already forgotten.
No, I did not see Gym Leader yet.
All right, let's give Drowsy some time to shine.
Sweet.
Let's headbutt a bird.
He has a lot of cushion up there with the Pompadour, though.
He has a hard head. Wow.
That did nothing.
I mean, it's not really his thing, but still, pretty disappointing if I'm being honest. Let's go to confusion then.
As far as we know, it did the same amount of damage.
That's true. Metronome, one of his signature moves, but no. We'll just nug here. We like nugs.
Yep, yeah.
Norman. I actually don't know if I've beaten
Dad.
Norman yet. Yeah, Dad?
Not my real dad.
Is it not... Wait, is it not a fairy type?
Well, this is going to be gross.
Oh god, so much HP. Wait, one of its defenses is not as good. It's
Physical
so...
defense is terrible, but what am I going to hit it with?
Yeah.
Butt?
Yeah.
Do it.
Do it, coward.
Well, I mean, there is something to be said about doing poison gas.
We're going to fight our way through this in the most difficult way possible. I'm convinced that eventually Fiery Dance's 50% chance is going to hit. We're 0 for 3 in this fight. Hey!
Hey!
That's my plan, is just to brute force our way through this. Okay.
So, like every 10
Look at
years
this.
playing Pokemon.
Minus
God.
4 attack, but plus 2 special defense. I'm so unconcerned about this.
Some of us think
I'm going to heal.
over-leveling is a legitimate strategy.
I guess I got what I deserved. Interesting. Welcome. Hey, that's a nice improvement.
we like to see it.
Water Pulse, yes. Water Gun, no. Chance of Confusion. Yeah, Vigoroth. It's kind of a signature thing, but he doesn't even have a Slack Off yet because he's too low of a level.
Yeah, you can't.
My special defense, you son of a bitch. Hey, Psybeam. A little bit of an improvement from 50 to 65 off Confusion.
And that's still confusable, right? Like,
Yes.
it's... Okay.
Focus Energy to no. Chance is back. Alright, I mean, we did roll well in the
Nope.
confusions, so I guess that offsets the bad
Yeah.
Fiery Dances. Goodbye. Venoshock. Special attack based. No.
Wait,
It
isn't
does
that
physical
one
damage, but it's based on my
Yes,
special
that's
attack, so no.
Yeah. An excellent fit for Beedrill.
Yeah. Was moving from all of mine a mistake? No, being born was a mistake.
Oh.
But it's dead.
Ba, 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 ba.
So now that we're at floor 30, we've settled into something of a routine here. Let's talk about what this means in the grand scheme of things. We don't actually love this matchup, but we're going to stay put. I should have switched to
No, we
ground.
don't. Yeah.
Among all these things, we have achievements where I've done a lot of them, and they're not really worth anything. They have a point system, but the points don't do anything. So, but it's still fun to just get them sometimes. You can see your
I thought the
stats.
points always mattered.
Oh, God.
So that's fun. I have not done 1,000 damage, which is one of the achievements. I've only done 995. But I've won 12 times. That's pretty cool. I played for, well, it looks like 3 days. Don't want to talk about that. The vouchers are handy, especially as you're starting off, because the first time you beat any gym leader, you get a thing that lets you pull, which we're about to look at. So I haven't seen every gym leader yet. I'm still missing some, but I've seen a good amount. And then you get fancy ones for the champions that are in the game. Where and when? Who knows? I mean, actually, why is this one locked? Got that the first time I beat it in Classic. Anyways. We don't have any eggs, so we can't do this. But here's what we're here for. There's a gotcha system.
Hooray! Holy cow, you've got 14 5 pulls.
Yeah, I sit on them sometimes and just use them when I'm feeling frisky, which I guess now is one of those times. So they don't join your current run. That's the most important part. But they're setting it for future runs, essentially. They'll give you a chance at rolling better IVs, and you just get to keep whatever's the highest. Some of the Pokemon only are found this way. You can catch some in the wild. And they have different machines. So we have a machine that gives a better chance at these particular legendaries, the legendary cycles. This is a motorcycle. We have a machine that gives a better chance of rare egg moves. And we have a machine that gives a better chance of shinies. Shinies increase luck, and luck increases the drops you get after each battle. So it's all pretty handy.
That
We're going
might
to pull
be
some
nice.
just to see what it looks like. So we're going to spend 5 here. And we're going to skip the animation because it takes forever. So we got 4 commons and a rare. We're going to pull 5 here. 4 commons and a rare. They just implemented a pity system into this. That was another thing that got patched in, I believe, this week. To where now you're guaranteed to hit, didn't skip, to hit a legendary within a certain number of pulls on any of these. So that's nice.
Nice.
The big
I
thing
couldn't
about
find
this
the
that's
patch
better
note, by the
is
way.
that they always help. Like you have it, I mean, they don't always help, but even if you pull a Pokemon you already have, maybe it has better IVs, or it has a rare egg move, or, you know, whatever the case might be. Maybe it happens to be a shiny. Like, you're helping future runs, even if you pull things you already have. In fact, some of my best Pokemon, like Togepi, are ones that have unlocked most of or all of their rare egg moves. So that's a way to really make your team stronger for future runs. I've left my Togetic in here to die. Coughing could have Levitate. We don't know. Actually, no, it used its, like, thing when it first showed up, didn't it? Before I was starting to talk about gotcha.
As a neutralizing gas.
Yeah. So no levitate. Great. Gross.
Special defense, not bad.
Yeah, we'll just live. Drowsy, I'm not super pleased with your output yet. When you get Psychic, I'll be more interested.
Gotta get the Steel type out, though.
Oh, we'll get him out.
Never a risk.
No. Rock Slide. One of the more accurate rock moves. I think I'm just going to toss Mud Shot. For now.
Oh.
I'm going to get greedy. You can't stop me.
Can't stop. Won't stop.
Having a good time, though.
He is in the driver's seat.
You don't want Psych Up. Yep. Our greed paid off. We're now +2 Togetic. Hey, look.
Oh, max it out.
We will. I love Wormadam because it almost always has Shudder, and it just freaks out every time you have a super effective move. And then it
I have a
explodes.
question about the experience all. Now that you have it maxed out, is it now a dead pull whenever one drops?
I don't
or
think they
does
drop
it-
anymore.
Oh, good.
Hey.
They're actually pretty intelligent about what they have available. Like, you won't get the Mega Bracelet unless you have something that can Mega Evolve.
That's why we were happy to see Togetic so early, because it then unlocked the ability for Shiny Stones to show up. We just haven't seen one yet. No. Don't really want a Dark move on my Beedrill, thanks.
So how mighty is though?
And you can see up here, again, I don't know if my pointer's on the screen, but when up here on the Experience All, there's a red 5 now, which means it's maxed. I think this is also true of special defenses. You can't just get a million. Oh, this is 3 turns left, excuse me. 1 stage, 3 turns left. When the bottom left is maxed, that means you can't hold it anymore. Money, please. At some point or another, we're going to need money. So Togetic's going to be doing a lot of the legwork in this run. That means it's going to be a little boring in some stretches, and I apologize for that, but it's better than dying.
Oh god, terrible matchup here. Well, I mean, you got the super effective. It's worse for him than it is for you.
I could be Fiery Dancing here to make it even worse. But it's fine. I think we'll just top off. After you. Not even implemented. That's what the N means. P is partial. N is it doesn't even really work, so why would I want it? But it's what he would learn at this level, so it's like they put it in so it's ready for the future, but not yet. Wormadam shuddered. Wormadam exploded.
Yeah.
Hey. So,
Okay.
they changed this recently to where these show up a little bit more often. They were very rare before. This is just the one. You can also find the multiples here. We'll take it because I don't really see a need for the others.
So, by having a shiny Pokemon, you might have the ability to get more eggs, so you can get more shiny Pokemon,
Correct.
so you can get more eggs.
And just more rare items in general. So even if it's not the vouchers, it can also be the really good equipment items. It can be a better chance to get the Dynamaxing stuff or the Mega Evolving stuff. You know, lots of possibilities there.
Lucario's hitting a little harder.
Yeah.
Than everything I've been facing.
I don't know if we
Who's
survived.
gonna go first?
I didn't think we did.
No. Bugger.
Well, it's okay. I have Rock Smash
There you go. I mean, it's probably enough for this.
for this,
Yeah.
but we're still going to need to revive that Togetic. I don't believe I ever want takedown on anything. Toxic Spikes I've dabbled in, but don't really see it fitting in here. I will eventually get. I think the next thing I get is Poison Claw. So
With Toxic Spikes, because it just goes from battle to battle, the next thing that just pops in and gets hurt
yes,
from the Toxic Spikes?
until you get a trainer battle or something that resets it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So they can be also more useful than you're used to thinking.
Well,
Again, in competitive battling,
there's
you
your
use stuff
pick.
like that. But we'll take a free revive because again, revives are expensive, and as you can see, they're scaling. So as we go higher, these are getting more and more expensive. So
Beginning, it was a third. Now it's less than a third.
we'll
Less
go
than
ahead
a
and
quarter.
revive. All right, Hypno, it's your time to shine.
Zaevi.
Interesting. Well, let's mouse over the thing we're taking. So
Yep.
we're gonna put this on a Togetic because it's gonna be our party leader most of this time, and this just means we can start stealing things, which is great. Now,
The red rarity is well deserved.
yeah, and you know, eventually, like, well, this has a couple things, you know, berries or whatnot. In the higher levels, you'll start seeing all sorts of things in that top right corner that the enemy has. So this might just one-shot, even though we're neutral.
Oh, it's got sturdy.
Interesting. Not my speed. All right, through 40 floors. Oh, so here's our
Oh.
eggs hatching.
All the common ones will hatch.
Yep. Top left corner is how
Top
many are
left
left.
row.
That's a relatively new thing, but it's been around for a couple patches. So on the right side, you can see this. I already have a Joltik, but this has better speed IVs. So now the other stats don't apply because it means I already have better IVs than that in those 5 stats. But if I take a Joltik out for a spin in the future, it'll now have a 21 speed IV.
Cool.
And that might
You
be a
might
new
not
nature.
have-
He's all about speed anyway,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Might
So-
be a new nature, might be a new ability.
Got an egg move of thunder as well. Here's Smoliv.
Oh,
It's
Jesus.
small.
So I just got a 31 IV, which is max, and I already had a 31 IV. It's gold now. That's this patch, most recent patch.
So when are you doing a smaller run?
When you guys selected, you guys chose other stuff. Ball fetch.
Well,
On the right-hand side, you also see a thing popping in with the candies. It'll be after I confirm the dialogue. It'll be on top of where the stats are. That means every time you hatch something, just like when you catch it, you also get the candies that you can use to get their hidden abilities, or their cost reduction stuff. So that's why all this is handy. That Phantom didn't get anything. It didn't get any new IVs, but it still got some candies towards it. So it's like it didn't get nothing. Panpour. I hate these monkeys. I don't know why. Always have,
it's
I
the
feel
broccoli
like-
hair, and you just hate Gen Z that much?
I guess. This
I
is a new one.
think that when they introduced them, I want to say it was Pokemon X or whatever, they actually had a somewhat early on fight that was somewhat difficult, unless you were prepared. That was against somebody who had all 3 of them. I don't remember.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, shore up.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. I have 3
Oh,
perfect
it's-
IVs on him.
That's Baby Trump. That's not Donald
Just
Trump.
rolled 2 more.
Gumshoes is the Donald Trump one.
Stop it. That's Eric Trump.
Oh, okay.
Another 31. Nice. All right, so we got through all those, but I wanted to mix some of those in so we'd have some splashes of it. Those only take 10 floors; they come quickly. The other rarities, we didn't get an epic or a legendary, so we'll see a batch of a few rares coming up here. But All right, back to it. Here we are with Rhyhorn. I guess we have a good answer for that.
It's not holding on to anything. It's not important that Togetic fights it.
No, I want to give everybody else some play. This is just not a Togetic solo run. Zen Headbutt is fine, but
What's the stats?
I think I thought, off the top of my head, I thought Hypno had better special attack than attack.
You can scroll to the left.
Oh yeah, I can. It's about the same.
Yeah.
Well, I don't really like the 10% chance to miss, so I think I'm just going to pass on that.
There you go.
But having Headbutt and Zen Headbutt is pretty funny. Don't want Pin Missile. We're waiting for Fell Stinger on Beedrill to get that pretty soon. This is also a very nice one.
Punch.
Now, the problem is we don't do a lot of direct damage infliction right now. It's for physical attackers. I don't really plan to use Beedrill, and Marshstomp's not really going to be hitting directly a lot, even when it starts to get more physical moves. But it's kind of too good not to take. I could put it on Beedrill.
I interpreted it as any attack as opposed to something, say, Leech Seed or whatever. I guess I could be wrong about that.
You might be right, because I think I've used this on other attackers before. We'll try it. It's not going to be much good on Beedrill. We have not used Beedrill. I mean, you know. If not this, then when? Double Edge, which is really good on the other build, but not this one.
Alright, I am being called, so let my Hypno do the work.
Alright, I will release him as soon as you leave.
Oh, damn. Alright, so long, folks.
I'll miss you when you're
Harsh
dead.
but fair.
Mike's like, I want to be free of this. Sure.
Up to you, Mike. We got to carry the conversation while Chris plays now.
Well, I have terrible news for you. I don't understand what these are. What's a Pokemon?
They provide you all of the information you need. Goodness. It even shows the types.
Which is nice.
Oh.
Because the amount of times I would have to look it up if it didn't do that is high.
Oh
Yeah.
God, yeah.
Like-
Post fairy type, I'm SOL. I have no idea what anything is anymore.
Believe it or not, ever since I started playing this, I think I've filled in a few gaps in knowledge on the type chart.
You. An Excadrill
Yeah.
at this level is not exactly a great matchup for us at the moment. Like Togetic flying, no ground, but steel, so bleh.
Marshtomp? And much. Oh, you don't have much shot anymore.
Nope.
Bugger.
I have Rock Smash, which will kill in like 4 hits. Might as well try. Actually, I'm going to try and catch this because I like Excadrill quite a bit. Hey, our first catch. That quick.
Well, it also prevented you from taking another attacker from it.
Yes, after I just honed Clawed, so that's nice. Moveset sucks, but it'll get better. And it's Naughty Nature, which is great. And it boosted some IVs, too. So just like the eggs, you can get some stats that way, you can get natures that way. Beneficial. And like the modern Pokemon games, we also still get experience. No, I do not want Amnesia, but I do, however, want a Swampert. Congratulations, Nick. Your
I
Marshtomp
am so proud.
Swampert. I still don't want to learn Amnesia, though. Poison Jab we want, because Poison Sting
Everybody-
fucking blows.
Everybody knows Mudkip. Everybody knows Swampert. Marshtomp? No.
I don't really have a fantastic PP up target. Wouldn't be any harm in, like, Roost or something, but if I had Earthquake, that would be a nice target. Not yet. We will. Recover. I don't really love any of these moves except for Shore Up so far.
Yeah.
So we'll go Roost. I'm not even sure I'm going to keep Roost, so that was probably stupid, but whatever. It has happened. I mean, I don't have a ground move, but I can still Rock Smash it to death.
Yeah. Or catch it.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty tempting. Yeah, what the hell?
I
Why
like
not?
that.
I don't know if I've caught it, but I don't think I've rocked a Magnemite for a run. I also don't even think we need a Rogue Ball.
Probably not. I like how the HP bar says 100
Wave.
out of 107, but it shows a gap.
Yeah, what happened
I
there?
don't think it updated. I don't think it updated the number below when you evolved to Swampert. Yeah, see right there, 129. Oh, here we go.
Oh, we're a jet now. Who makes adorable noises. And Roost is probably gone now.
Aww.
So the downside of this is
Bye
that
forever.
the easiest move to get rid of here is Fiery Dance. Flying hits Bug and Grass, as does Fire. Flying also, of course, hits Fighting. But Fairy does that. So, like, there have been times where I don't even take Air Slash here, which is very strange. But without Serene Grace, it's still a 30% chance to flinch, but not 60, and that feels bad.
Yep.
So what's a pickle?
I mean, Fire would offer type advantage on Ice types, but
and
you
Steel,
probably
but
shouldn't
ground
be
hits
doing
Steel.
that. Yeah.
So, like, I don't know. Fire Dance, of course, if it was only the damage, I would just swap it out, but it's also this chance to raise special attack, which is great for sweeping. So...
I don't know. I would pick Air Slash, I feel like. Well, I mean, also Roost.
I'm going to be a coward, but the first time I get a Memory Mushroom, I'm going to be right back in this position. Although, again, Aura Sphere is also somewhat problematic. We don't need it for Steel. It hits, normal. Don't need it for Ice. So, like, there's some overlap no matter what we do here that gets awkward. Moonblast is stab. It's not going anywhere. And Fairy is just good type coverage. We also know there might be a significant dragon coming later.
Isn't flying also stab?
It is, but like it's also only 65, or 75. Okay, so it gets above Fiery Dance a decent amount. I mean, we could toss Fiery Dance too. I'm going to toss Roost for now because I don't think there's any way it holds on through both this and Aura Sphere, and then we'll make a tough decision eventually. Hey, I have just the thing. Do I need to use this now? No, but I'm gonna.
He's carrying a Lepa Berry. Apparently, he didn't.
Magnet Rise could be very handy because, it takes away its main weakness, which is the 4 times ground, but it's not implemented, so we will not be taking
Yeah.
it. Okay.
So useless.
I mean, we know who the Twisted Spoon's going to. Togekiss.
Yeah. Exactly.